Welcome to CAN, Caribbean Affiliate News. My name is Siobhan Gubin. Here are the stories that we're following today, August 15, 2013. In Trinidad and Tobago, minister with 6 houses to be probed by the Integrity Commission. In the Dominican Republic, 13 more confirmed cases of dengue reported. In Jamaica, police arrest Soon in cross-dresser's case. And Antigua Barbuda seeks payout in gambling dispute with the U.S. Details on these headlines and more when we return.
Since we announced Sign and Drive with 0 out of pocket and low monthly payments, cars been flying out of Bronx Honda at a record pace. Whoa! New Accord with 0 out of pocket for $249 a month, or new Civics just $199 per month, or save thousands with 0% financing. You never had to leave the Bronx to get the best price on the Honda. Bronx Honda guarantees the lowest price in the Bronx. Bronx Honda, East Tremont Avenue. Visit BronxHonda.com.
5 million customers use Leica Mobile for affordable international mobile calls, connecting over 2.5 million mobile calls daily, helping our customers stay in touch with their loved ones, whether they be in Asia, Africa, Europe, or the rest of the world. Every 5 seconds, a new Leica Mobile customer joins our growing family, helping you to make affordable international calls across the world. Leica Mobile. Call the world for less.
Welcome back to CAN, Caribbean Affiliate News. My name is Siobhan Gubin. This segment of the news is sponsored by Emeralds Travel. The Integrity Commission has announced its decision to investigate the allegations of corruptions made by now Chaguanas West Jack Warner against a government minister. During the intense political campaign, Warner at a meeting on July 23rd claimed that a government minister had, since becoming a minister, acquired 6 houses, one of which was received from a contractor in exchange for that contractor receiving a $36 million contract. The Integrity Commission says under the remit of law governing the commission has decided to pursue the matter in its own initiative, consider and inquire into any alleged breaches of the Act or any allegations of corrupt or dishonest conduct by persons in public life. And below is a full news release issued by the IC today in which it assured the Commission intends to inform the public from time to time when it has decided to carry out investigations on its initiative. Integrity Commission to initiate investigations into allegations made on a political platform. The Integrity Commission of Trinidad and Tobago, in the exercise of its mandate under Section 33A of the Integrity in Public Life Act, has taken a decision to initiate an investigation into allegations of corruption made by Mr. Jack Warner, MP, against a government minister. Mr. Warner, at the political campaign meeting on July 23rd of this year for the Chaguanas West constituency, made statements alleging that a government minister had, since becoming a minister, acquired 6 houses, one of which was received from a contractor in exchange for that contractor receiving a $36 million contract. It was also alleged that a minister of government allegedly received a house from a businessman in exchange for the businessman having some of his properties rented by the minister's ministry. In accordance with Section 33 of the IPLA, the Integrity Commission may, on its own initiative, consider and inquire into any alleged breaches of the Act or any allegations of corrupt or dishonest conduct by persons in public life. The Commission has decided to pursue this matter. The Commission intends to inform the public from time to time when it has decided to carry out investigations on its own initiative. The Ministry of Health has revealed that there are 13 confirmed cases of dengue fever in the Dominican Republic, an increase of 6 cases from last week. The ministry announced last week that there was an outbreak of the fever on the island after 7 cases were confirmed. While most of the confirmed cases are from the Rougeau Health District, there have been reports from the Grand Bay, La Plaine, and Castle, Bruce Health Districts. To date, there have been no reported severe cases of the disease or deaths from dengue fever. Dengue is an infectious disease caused by a virus transmitted by the Aedes aegypti mosquito. People get the dengue virus from the bite of an infected mosquito. It is not transmitted from person to person. Dengue fever is also called breakbone fever, which can become a serious public health problem. The symptoms include high fever, intense headaches, severe joint and muscle pain, vomiting, and a rash. Persons presenting with signs or symptoms of dengue fever should seek immediate attention at the nearest health center or contact a personal doctor. The ministry is also soliciting the assistance of the public in eliminating the mosquitoes by frequently checking and removing stagnant water on premises, by keeping the environment clean, covering all containers capable of holding water, by keeping potted plants in wet soil and sand, and getting rid of all old tires which may be used to landscape or grow vegetables. You may protect yourself from mosquito bites by using mosquito repellent and mosquito nets when sleeping. The police could soon make an arrest in the beating death of cross-dresser Dwayne Jones at a dance in St. James last month. Deputy Superintendent of Police Steve Brown said yesterday that detectives were making progress in their probe and have already collected 14 statements. The 17-year-old was beaten and stabbed by a mob at a dance just outside Montego Bay on the 22nd of July after he showed up dressed in women's clothing. The killing has received widespread condemnation, including from the local gay community and overseas groups after the story was picked up by the international press. Justice Minister Senator Mark Golding also condemned the killing, saying that such depraved acts of violence against individuals must cease. In Antigua, the World Trade Organization Remedies Implementation Committee, established by the Antigua and Barbuda Cabinet to pursue the trade remedies authorized by the dispute settlement body of the WTO, held its inaugural meeting last Friday. The committee, which is chaired by Attorney General Justin Simon, is charged with the responsibility of designing and implementing a regime of measures that will act on the authorization for intellectual property suspensions against U.S. companies, which was awarded by the WTO in January. On the heels of this first meeting, Simon stated the committee had agreed upon a work plan and had apportioned different areas of responsibility to members according to the members' expertise and interests. He indicated that because this would be the first time that this type of trade sanction is implemented, there is very little legal precedent to which the committee may refer. Simon explained that the committee would be examining issues of both domestic and international law in relation to intellectual property, and that certain members of staff at the Ministry of Legal Affairs would be closely involved with the exercise. The WTO case on gaming between the U.S. and Antigua and Barbuda, which goes back 10 years, has moved to the stage of bilateral negotiations between both parties in order to reach a settlement. After the January award authorizing trade sanctions in the area of intellectual property rights against U.S. companies, Antigua and Barbuda held 2 rounds of negotiations with the Office of the United States Trade Representative, both of which proved inconclusive. At issue is an appropriate method and volume of compensation for Antigua and Barbuda that can form the basis of a settlement. The RIC will report to the Cabinet on its recommendations relating to the activation of the WTO authorization. You're watching Caribbean Affiliate News. We will be right back.
Take your car out. This is awesome.
It's time to grow up.
You're crazy.
Little wildflower.
Go faster. Stop.
It'll all be alright.
I raised my son to be careful,
Hey, sweetie.
Hey, Mom.
but just to be safe,
So don't you worry.
I got a Subaru.
Love. It's what makes a Subaru a Subaru.
Coleman Subaru, 1710 North Alden Avenue, Ewing, New Jersey, or colemansubaru.com.
5 million customers use Leica Mobile for affordable international mobile calls, connecting over 2.5 million mobile calls daily, helping our customers stay in touch with their loved ones, whether they be in Asia, Africa, Europe, or the rest of the world. Every 5 seconds, a new Leica Mobile customer joins our growing family, helping you to make affordable international calls across the world. Leica Mobile. Call the world for less.